Hi. So I'm Sylvester Dia. I'm a computer science major at Rutgers University, New Brunswick. And I am very passionate about AI and how we are using AI, building AI solutions and systems. And mostly, especially how individuals are also using third parties AI APIs, and then also transformers to fine-tune their model, or also using the API to deploy AI solutions. So this has been the goal of the project. I got idea about this project when last summer I did an internship at IBM, where I was part of a team where we built a chatbot for an insurance company. And after doing that project, I felt like, okay, so since anyone who takes AI serious can build any AI or any chatbot or any kind of AI solutions, how are we able to mitigate the risk of not making sure the AI misaligned, but always making sure the AI is in value with our humanity goals? Because the moment AI misaligned, it's cause accidents, it hurts people, it's also going to create a lot of chaos in our community. So that was why I got the idea that, okay, so what is the goal of AI? Because we can deploy any solution, any AI solutions, but we don't know what the goal of it. Individuals might be able to, deploy it or fine tune the model, but what is the goal of the fine tune model that they built? That's the solution that we have to talk about. So that was why that's my background. I have been able to do a lot of research, talk to my professors about AI misalignment and how we will be able to prevent it. And through that process, I came up with the idea of what joining a hackathon and participating in it, and then building the solutions that will not be able to not misalign, but also making sure our AI system is secured. So a cybersecurity AI guidance or a cybersecurity AI misalignment. So that's the project I wanted to focus on. A cyber threat AI. So when AI is being misaligned, it will be able to prompt users or individuals who are the creators of the AI models or companies who were the creators of the AI model. So it monitors any deployed AI solution in our system. And the reason why I participated in this AI was to make sure that we deployed a safe AI solution into our system and make sure that AI does not misalign from its goal. So that was the project I built, and the title of my project is the guidance of AI alignment. So this is the business model where I'm addressing the risk management and then the governance of deployed AI system. And then also I was prompting organizations, companies, individuals that they should be concerned about the AI they are deploying, because we have become reliant on AI solutions, and we are not putting measures in place so that if AI misaligned, we can be able to create a solutions to take that incident out of the system immediately. We don't have those kind of ethical or legal or reputation risk in place. So building this project is a way of prompting and then making sure I monitor AI solutions out there, and also help companies to also come on board to use this solution in the near future to also monitor their deployed AI, and then individuals to also monitor their deployed AI models and then fine-tune models so that they will not be able to have a misaligned AI deployed in our system. So that's the overview of my project, the guidance of AI alignment. So I got my data set from an AI incident database, where I was able to get a historical data set of deployed models or deployed AI models, and then their incidents, and then their solutions or reports about them, how companies reacted about it. So this is how I got my data set from, because I don't want to have a biased data set to give it to my graph, and then the agentic AI will be able to come up with a biased analysis. This wasn't the goal of my project. I wanted to have a historical and then the current data to be able to feed to my agentic. So with a combination of ArangoDB, where I persist with a graph for it to store there, and then I use x.com 2p to get a current data set, a current news from, so that any hashtag or any social media with a hashtag misalign AI incident reports, companies like OpenAI, Microsoft, Google, with all these hashtags, the AI will be picking keywords from its incidents, AI solution, accidents. So autonomous vehicle, Tesla. So with this, the agentic AI will be able to combine with the graph, and then will give the monitoring system an information which would be an output for the companies to be able to know that this is what is happening to my deployed AI going on, and this is how I have to do. So giving it monitoring it will not only help. So I added a news source where companies will be able to also have a live news, and then the monitoring system is like a live stock market, where you'll be able to monitor where your AI is being going and how your AI was being deployed. And also I provided an actionable insight. That's the news source from the Twitter data. And then where the system also provided companies analysis of potential misalignment. So after that, the agentic AI will also provide potential misalignment incidents from the historical data, and then from the Twitter news. And also I enhanced the cybersecurity compliance by also making sure I put in risk scoring and then vulnerability scanning, because companies like Meta, OpenAI, Perplexity, they are not companies who will be able to control their API when someone or individual use their API to build an AI solution. So someone can find AI API from an AI company and then use it to build their own AI model. But the question is, what is the goal of that person, or what is the person deploying, or why is the person deploying this kind of AI? So this is where it creates an incident of misalignment. And someone also can go to Hugging Face or Kaggle to get a transformer and then fine tune the model to build anything. Because right now, anyone can also build an AI system. So we deploying an AI. What are the risks in place? What are the misalignments or the potential misalignments AI can do to hurt humanity? So these are the things that I make. The project is talking about cybersecurity sector of AI. So the first thing I did was I got my data set from AI incidents database where I was able to synthetic my data and also process my data and then pick the keywords. So the keywords I got from known AI Go, content recommendation, content search, hate speech detection, autonomous driving, AI voice assistance, and then facial recognition. So these are some of the keywords I got from the Chinese AI traffic scam. I got from also adult websites, also from computer scientists, schools like MIT, Harvard, Yale, Stanford. So these are all the data sets I pick up from, and then we'll be able to know the incident which has occurred over a brief period of time. So after processing my data, this is the output I got. So I classify my data set into 4 processes. So that's the classification, the duplicate, the report, and the incidents. So the classification talks about individuals and companies and organizations where they have deployed their AI solutions and have had incidents. So classifications like Tesla, companies like Tesla, OpenAI, Meta, Microsoft, Google. These are all the classifications of companies out there who have control of AIs. And the duplicates, for me to avoid bias, I had to also have a duplicate. So I duplicate I put in duplicate into the duplicate sessions where I will not be able to have a biased data set. And then report. So report is all about the incident that has happened so far. And then companies were being reported that this is what your AI has caused and the solutions that they took. And then the incident. So incident talks about all the AI solutions or AI incident that has happened over time. So this is what it's also talking about. And then the next thing was I convert my data into the graph. So that's why I built my data set into the ArangoDB data base. And then I named my data set or my database as AI incident graph. So that's why I built it. And then I divided into the node and then the edges. So the node is representing the AI node where I talk about the training of the data, and then the outputs, the threats, the AI alignment goals, and then the edges talk about the relationship between the node and then the model. So the model data, model threats, model outputs, model alignment goals. So that's the edges, what it talks about. So that's the number of node I have. So the number of node I have is 5,730. And then the one I have for the edges is 4,298. And then you can see the first 5 words from the node are the content recommendation, content search, hate speech, and the NSFW, content detection, content-based filtering. So it talks about a lot, same as the edges too. And then this is my graph. So my graph is the representation of my edges and node, the relationship they have. And then I was able to create a graph. So right from there, I persist and then I loaded my data set into the ArangoDB. So this is my data set, and I was able to load it. So how I persist my data, my database or my data was first of all, I set up the ArangoDB instances. So I set up the instances and then I gave it the root and then the password and then the topic. So AI incident graph. So that's how I did it. And then I created a graph and then made the collection of the node and then the edges into the ArangoDB. And then from there, I loaded it into the network S. So that's why I used for mine, since I was having issues with the NVIDIA the cuGraph. So I was having incident with it. So I have to use the network S and then convert it into GraphML and then load it into the ArangoDB. So that's my graph when I loaded it into ArangoDB, and then I came up with this graph. So this is the screenshot of my graph, and then this is the screenshot of my code, and then the output, and then that's the graph visualization. So the graph visualization talks about the node and then the edges and then the connections between them. So that's the output, so the threads, the output, the training data, the alignment goals, and then the relationship between the node and the edge. So the model data, model threads, model outputs. And then from there, I query it into my ArangoDB. I query the graph into my ArangoDB, and then that's where some of the samples I got from the query. So you have the neural network phase detection, we have the recurrent network, neural network, we have the generative adversarial network, and so forth. Okay, so this is the agentic AI solution that I built. So my process for the agentic solution was not just to take information from the graph, but also to take information from a news source, so like a social media like Twitter, where it also goes through the Twitter and then search for any hashtag that talks about AI, misalignment, incidents of AI, and something like that. So that's the misalignment I look out for. So to compare it, I compare the misalignment of the Twitter and then the graph, and then it will come up with a solution for companies too. So that's what I did for them. So it was not only retrieving information from my graph, but also retrieving information from Twitter, so that I'll be able to have a live feed for users. It's not really the graph, because the graph is a historical data, and then I wanted to compare it to a current data so that we'll be able to know why companies are always having this kind of issues. This is the thing that has been going on, or maybe it can be a specific solution, or maybe an autonomous vehicle will be always having an accident at maybe a specific junction. So companies might not be able to take a look at it, but with the historical data and the live data, the company will be able to know that, okay, this has been occurring at a specific place. So that means there's an issue with this junction. So maybe that when the car gets there, it's maybe goes into misalignment mode, and then it will cause an accident. So these are all the things that it feeds the users for them to know. And the use of the LangChain. So as I said, I use LangChain and chat group to generate the AQL queries for my graph. So, and then as I said, I integrated the Tweepy to fetch a real-time data from the Twitter to know about the misalignments. So that's what I did. And then I make sure that I also targeted the most important sectors. So that's the healthcare, autonomous vehicle, the finance sector. So I targeted these places because these are the places that's most important, and that has been the issues where AI has been much more deployed, and companies have been using those places for their AI. And I did a historical and a live monitoring. So there's the live monitoring. So I targeted Tesla, and Tesla is an autonomous electric vehicle. So per the misalignment, Tesla will have a live trading or a live viewing monitoring system where they will be able to know or track their deployed AI, and they will be able to know the kind of issues their AI is causing. And with that, they'll be able to have an enhancement and then know that this issue has been causing a lot at a specific junction or at a specific place. So this is what I have to do to stop this issue. And then the tools I used to build my agentic was the group, the chat group, and then I use the LangChain to build it. So these are the things that I used to build my my data set and then my projects. And then the various natural language I used was the Llama from the group chat or from the chat group. And then I made a live trading like the global monitoring system. So global monitoring system helps the companies and individuals to see their deployed AI like a global trading dashboard, like a trading dashboard where you see the trade moving up and down. So this one, you see your AI solution moving up and down in a way that is causing misalignment, and you'll be able to deploy it. So with this, when it's moving up and down, your solution will be giving you a score. So if it comes in the negative, that means your AI has been causing a lot of misalignment. But when it goes over a specific number, you will know that your AI is causing a misalignment, but it's a minor. So I have to address it before it becomes a major issue. So the future of my project is also to make sure I partner with a lot of companies, and then be able to deploy this project out there, monitor it, and then help companies to also have or build their AI secured. Thank you.